Hello and welcome to another episode of Last Orders. It's been a pretty volatile week in the market, so we'll go through all the charts and also take a look at some of those trading setups we looked at on Monday. So as you can see, BTC, we have attempted to break the lows of 26.8 a couple of times, but we're still clinging on, as you can see. So where was Monday? Monday was here. We had a little bounce. We threatened to get below it on Wednesday. We bounced. Yesterday we had a pretty deep spike. Again, bounced and held on. But again, today still looking quite weak. We're literally hanging on by a thread. It's been some very interesting price action in terms of correlations between BTC and the S&P. So if we break it down to the lower time frames, so this is obviously BTC on the 1 hour. You can see this huge rally we had back on Wednesday around 2 o'clock, which is the US stock market open. And if we go to the S&P, you can see why that happened. So here we are, S&P 2 o'clock, huge rally which led Bitcoin, and then again another big rally yesterday around the evening time. Back here at Thursday morning. So yesterday morning we had this big this pretty decent rally at 7 a.m. Same again happened with the S&P. Where is it? Just there. So S&P leading and Bitcoin following. However, when it got into the afternoon / evening, you can see this is 6 o'clock. The S&P had a huge leg up, whereas BTC actually had like a leg down. So, big leg down in the afternoon. Sort of followed it towards the evening time. But a bit of a strange one. The dollar as well was rallying pretty hard yesterday as well. So it was a strange combination of the dollar and the S&P rallying together, which is unusual. And then BTC, whilst it was following the S&P the day before and yesterday morning, didn't follow it in the afternoon. So a bit weird. And it's all based around the US debt ceiling talks and negotiations. So yeah, it's a little bit weird, but as I say, the main thing to focus on with BTC is this 26.8k level. If we do properly lose it, then I think we are going to head down to that 25.2k monthly level. Not really much to add on the weekly time frame. As you can see, we're sort of in no man's land, which is why I'm pretty sure we're going to get that move down to 25.2k, that monthly support. We're about halfway through the month now, 12 days to go. So yeah, really expecting that 25.2k level to be hit at some point soon. If we go to ETH, still chopping around, didn't manage to flip that 1820 daily level back to support, but it is managing to hold the 1783 weekly level for now. So yeah, we'll see if that can remain above it for the weekly close, or if we get below this level and then start testing the monthly level, heading into the last 2 weeks of the month. We'll have to wait and see. But in terms of everything else, ETH, BTC and Bitcoin dominance not doing anything too interesting. You see ETH, BTC trying to get over that 0.066 level again. However, until we break out of this sort of lower high, lower low formation, then not really that interesting. Same with Bitcoin dominance. It is getting back below that monthly level, 48%, but again, not really moving. And you're not really seeing much in the way of money flow from Bitcoin to alts, even though you are seeing a bit of a dip in Bitcoin dominance and a bit of a rise in ETH BTC. It's not really translating over. But if we take a look finally at the S&P, so a scenario that I've talked about in the past, a few weeks, maybe even over a month ago, or a month or two ago now, was, I think it was back here, I think in February, I was talking about a potential break of this 4175 weekly level, come up and test the monthly range high at 4327, get people really bullish, thinking, we're going to go and make new all-time highs. We've broken this important weekly level and off we go, only to reject 4327 and then come back down with a bang. But I think that scenario could play out with the whole debt ceiling talk. So with the raising of the debt ceiling, all it really does is just kicks the can down the road, and the US government just print their way out of or inflate their way out of the debt. So this rally that we had over the past 2 days was on the hopium that we are going to get an agreement and raise the debt ceiling, but in all reality, as I say, all it does is kick the can down the road. It doesn't actually solve the issue. So whilst it will be short-term bullish for risk on assets, I think in the sort of medium and long term, they'll sort of start to realise that it's not actually that good news and sort of see a turnaround. So as I say, could see that short term run up to 4327, hit that monthly level resistance. The market realises that actually this isn't such a good idea, and then we have a retracement. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm not that clued up on macro and traditional markets. I am a lot more tuned into crypto, so we'll just have to wait and see. But that is my speculation. Let's wait and find out what happens. And the dollar finally coming up and testing this weekly mid-range, as you can see, at 103.6, so pretty important level. We'll see how it reacts to that in the weekly close. Finally then, let's take a look at some of the altcoins. Now, unfortunately, with all this choppy price action, not much really happened in terms of price movement. As you can see, DOT just been chopping sideways. So I highlighted this daily level and weekly level here. The daily level at $5.64, the monthly mid-range weekly level at $5.57 is a potential short. But as I say, not really got up there, just chopping around sideways. So the two potential scenarios to look at is, as I say, if it does get up to these two levels, nice little shorting opportunity with an invalidation of a daily close and hold above $5.64. Or if we do end up losing this level at $5.25, try and get on a bearish retest and then look for the drop. You could potentially look at a run down to $4.71. VeChain, again, not really moving. It's just about trying to hang on to this, well, it looks like a bearish retest to me personally, this weekly level. So you could be looking at a potential short here with just an easy invalidation, which would be a weekly close back above this sort of weekly level around 2 cents. So yeah, an invalidation basically above yesterday's highs. And again, that short, you could look at shorting that all the way down to potentially this level down here, I'd say, down at 0.166. But yeah, potential opportunity there. Matic, again, was looking for a rally up to 92, 93 cents, up to this weekly level and daily level here for a short. Didn't really happen, as you can see, just chopping around. But again, if it doesn't get up to here and instead loses 82 cents, that could be a potential short down to those monthly range lows. We can see on the monthly time frame, clear downtrend. So going with the market. And then finally, ZIL holding on to this weekly mid-range, as you can see. If we go to the daily, again, I was hoping for it to come up to 0.026, shorting on that level there, but again, didn't really get out there. But likewise, if we see a weekly close below this level, that could be a decent short all the way down to the weekly range lows. One trade that did happen though is NIA. If we go to the daily time frame, you can see we come up and tested that $1.71 daily level that I was talking about for a short. So if you jumped on that, happy days, you'll be in a bit of profit. We jumped on it on the Why You Learn, on the Learning Crypto Premium, and this is a little screenshot. So as you can see, entry bang on that level there, 1.71, and you see we're a little bit of profit. We don't do wild leverage on the Why You Learn, so the name is exactly how it suggests. It is about sort of low leverage, showing you the basics, showing you the TA and the reasons why. It's nothing like signals. It's actually teaching you how to trade for yourself, showing you the basics, and then you can sort of go off and do your own trades. Or if you just want to copy the trades, of course, that's completely up to you. But the value is really in the daily lessons that we do Monday to Friday, as you can see. Monday to Friday, analysis of the market, showing you some trade setups, and then, as I say, you can follow along with the trades. I enter the trades on the exchange live on the video as well, so yeah, you can basically just follow along. If you've never touched trading before, it's a really good entry point. A couple of other trades that we're in ADA as well, a short. You can see we're a little bit underwater. If we go, in fact, I'll grab the ADA chart. Bear with me a second. So this was one that I talked about a few weeks ago, which was this weekly level here, shorten it down to the daily level at 37 cents. We did that the other week, and then we've re-entered the short, basically around 37 cents to short it down to this weekly mid-range. Again, as I say, we were a little bit premature on the entry, so we're in a little bit of a loss, but as you can see, this level holding as resistance now, so we're hoping to get down to the weekly mid-range and take profit there. And then finally, BNB, another one I showed you guys a few weeks ago. If we grab that chart, So it's that weekly level that we talk about, that weekly range high, breaking down and hoping to come down to that weekly mid-range daily level. And this is the screenshot here. So as you can see, oh, I can't grab it. There we go. Entry price 328.8, which is up in this weekly range high. And again, short, it's a 2x, low leverage, and we're just chilling in that position. Stop loss at break even. We've already taken some profits off the table. So yeah, nice easy trade there. Oh, there's the ADA. And there's the NIR. So yeah, as I say, guys, up in this weekly range high, nice easy trade. We're just sitting this and hopefully come down to that weekly mid-range daily level. So if you're interested in that, follow the link below. Come check us out. It's only £10 a month, absolute bargain. And there's loads of other stuff on our premium platform as well as the trading stuff. Loads of investment, loads of macro, and all that good stuff. So as I say, if you're interested, follow the link, check us out, and yeah, you won't regret it. But apart from that, have a good weekend. Don't spend it staring at the charts. There are better things to do. It's probably going to be a boring weekend. So yeah, join us again on Monday, where we'll go through everything you need to know for the week and hopefully some more trading setup. So as I say, enjoy your weekend and I'll see you on Monday.